over here working on the pit, and when I mean pit, it is actually a pit because the pit, it just doesn't work like it's supposed to. But we're gonna go down, I shouldn't say we, Cooper and Zach, we're checking things over, and we want to make sure everything's cleaned out down below, no rocks or anything got thrown in there over the winter from tires and stuff. But this pit has been the pits from day one. Just, you guys seen some of the videos, so you kind of know what I'm talking about. Hi Ellie, I'm here. Are you feeling better? Now that Zach has new tracks on his skid loader, he should have more power to lift, more lifting traction. He'll just lift it right out of there. Hopefully this thing just pew! What we're doing, Cooper's down in the hole now. He's gonna drop a sump pump down in the little hole of the pit. Zach's holding the water, should start coming. Oh, look at that. Yeah, yeah, water's coming out. Probably about half a flow, you know, half a hose full. We probably want to check up this hopper bottom too, just make sure there's no, that one time, remember someone was froze up there or something? Still coming out just a little bit. Just trying to make sure that we're not pumping water up, and we're going to run some dry corn. We still have a little bit up there, 15, 20 bushel. We'll dump it through, just make sure everything's dry and shiny. How you doing, Ellie? Huh, Ellie? Little Ellie, she's been fighting a little bladder infection or something, so she's been taking medicine. A couple days ago it started. Oh, poor little doggy. When she had to pee, she'd whine, but she's feeling a lot better today. But you can tell she's not her playful self, but she's a lot better today, we can tell. Well, what we're gonna do now, Zach is coming around as a skid loader. He's gonna lift this other grate off, so then hopefully we can open up the door up there, let some of the dry corn down. Like I said, there's just a little bit up there. Kind of make sure the auger's running down there. If there's any winter crud, that it's like them leaves that float around your house. They blow up against the edge. That's kind of what's happening here. Zach's gonna let some dry corn out. We're hoping it's dry because even that overhead, it's got a few leaks. Yeah, if we let that soak for a little bit, to kind of soak it in maybe. Me and Zach, we turned on the giant pit. We put some corn in there and let it soak for like 12 minutes, and then we ran it up into this leg. But we didn't want to run it up, but you can see how much yuck, stink to take the water out of the bottom. Trying to get the grates back in, we got to remember how to do it. I don't know about you guys, but when you've been working all day and you're so hungry and you don't know what you want to eat, usually for me, I want to come home and eat a nice steak, put it on the grill. So then you come home, you fire up the grill, and you cook the steak of your dreams. But before I talk about the steak of my dream, I want to introduce Good Chop. It is a company that sends the food right to your door of your house. Everything is vacuum sealed. Steak, seafood, tenderloins, your choice. You pick it out, have it sent to your door. I get the choice of what I want sent. All of this food, it is growing over here in America. So it's not being shipped across the seas, sitting in a ship for 2 months. It is fresh. They have over 100 cuts to choose from. So even our bacon and stuff comes from Good Chops. So if you guys are interested in Good Chops, please go down to our link below and use code Cornstar50 for $50 off plus free shipping on your first box. The website is goodchop.com/YouTube. Trust me, once you try it, you will be hooked. Cooper just asked, he said, hey Dad, can you help Zach today? This afternoon, it sounds like they got like 180 big round bales to pick up. So looks like me and Ellie, we're gonna drive the truck with the hay rack. Zach's gonna run the skid loader with the forklift. Forks on it. So it looks like we're ready to hit the road here. Ellie, coming? Where you at? Oops. Getting in there, girl. Come on. It's a little bit hot in here. We need to get the heater going. I don't mean heater, I mean air conditioning. What am I talking? I'm burning up. I'm shriveling up. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm dying of heat stroke. Actually, it isn't really bad today. It's 81 degrees, but there isn't a whole lot of humidity in there. It's just a beautiful day. We're starting to load some hay. Cooper and Zach, they've been busy making hay, big round hay bales. So now we got to bring them all in. Looks like Zach's up on his way with the first bale. It's been kind of a tough spring this year to bale up hay, so it's just nice to be able to get things started. So we're using the JCB skid loader. Zach's running around with a spear, picking up hay bales. This trailer here will hold 8 bales. I'm pretty sure that's right. They'll fill them up from back to front, and then when we get there, I'll show you how they flip off the trailer. Oh, it's one of them days. I'm just kind of tired. I don't know why, but just kind of tired. Just making sure everything looks clear. We should be okay to dump this hay. Get ready, Summer. You can show this of the hay rolling off the trailer. It looks pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go to the other side, pull the lever. The hay should roll off on this side of the trailer. You have to admit, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Just watching it go choo. I do have Ellie in the cab with me. Just want to make sure everybody's out of the way, and I think we did it. The hay would have been in a neat row, but I guess it hit the trailer. No big deal. We're in a whole different field now, and I really shouldn't say field. Zach's loading up the hay trailer, but we're kind of in drawaways. Cooper and Zach, they like mow the different waterways and then bale them up. It works real good, but we're in our good neighbor Jeff's field now. We can get 8 bales on this trailer at a time, so it works really well. But some of these hay bales are down the drawaways quite a ways, and it's hard to get the trailer out there. So Zach sometimes has to run them up quite a ways. But you do what works, and I gotta get in and push the brake because I don't want him to push. The brakes is what keeps the truck from sliding when he's pushing the other bale. All right, well, we'll just sit and wait for a load of bales. I know what you're thinking, Daddy Cornstar, what is this? You're kind of getting wild with the hay bales. Shh. Hopefully Cooper will not see it before I get them put in the shed. We got 8 more to drop. I've been picking up a rock every time I bring up 8 bales, so a rock means 8. You're probably thinking, that's stupid, Daddy Cornstar, they don't even make sense. But it does. Every time I put a rock on the dash, that's 8 bales. Right now we've dumped 6 loads. Ugh. Take a look at this. I want to show you this. See, we got these all on here. I'm not sure what these bales weigh, probably 1,600 to 1,800 pounds. This is one of the things you got to be careful, because if you weren't being looking, you might end up with a jaw on the top of your forehead. The reason I say that, watch this. We're gonna push this. It's gonna undo a latch, which this then is gonna go flipping up. So that's why I'm saying if you weren't paying attention and flip this and this thing come up through your jaw and put it in your forehead, you're gonna wish you were paying attention. Okay, get ready. Woo. See what I mean? I mean, it could get wild. Oh, new, 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 new. New, 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 new. See if I can get this with one arm. Kind of cool though how that rolls off. You won't want to be on the other side not paying attention either, so usually when I pull in, for sure, I make sure the grandkids ain't around. Then I make sure little dog Ellie's not around before I flip that, because that would not be good. Just got done hauling hay for the night. I told Zach I was going to go ahead and check the engine oil. Make sure everything's full, ready for tomorrow, so that way when tomorrow comes, we're not messing around for half of the day. Looks like she's good on oil. Sure, the water, everything is ready. Looks good, looks good. Woo, we are ready for tomorrow. Oh, it's just nice. We want to, and I shouldn't say, well, yeah, Cooper and Zach, they want to get the hay off of the waterways, drawways, hay fields. That way the grass can keep growing, we don't kill them. And before we know it, we're going to be in the field. So we just need to keep the ball moving the ball.